Today we're painting Bone Giant. Hello my beautiful almost 18,000 terrain making maniacs. Today we are painting the Bone Giant, my latest sculpt and paint job. And I know your eyes are currently on this, but this is the set I'm currently painting, so you have to wait a bit and you'll see it in the next video. In this video we're gonna try this new amazing rust technical miracle in a bottle. So without further ado, I leave voice to Sir David and he will guide you through the whole process. Enjoy!
Since his earliest years, he dreamt of it. A towering bone giant, a skeletal titan draped in rusted armor. A monstrous centerpiece for a fantastical army, rising dozens of feet above the battlefield, its hollow gaze casting dread upon all who beheld it. Now at last, that vision begins to take form. In the digital wilderness of Blender, he sculpts 35 hours of meticulous shaping, refining and reimagining, until the design, bold, menacing and noble in decay, is finally complete. From digital ether to physical presence, it emerges on his trusted GK2 3D printer. Supports are carefully removed, the base is prepared, and the ritual of paint begins. He starts, as always, with a coat of black primer through the airbrush. Upon this dark canvas, a zenithal highlight in white is layered to simulate the fall of light. Then, with a delicate dry brush, he dances white pigment across the surface, illuminating details once hidden in shadow. It is a bright and pleasant day, and so he brings the giant outside, working beneath the sun, surrounded by garden air. Off camera, the metallic surfaces receive their first transformation, a base of earthy brown, followed by a dry brush of medium metallics. And now, the true alchemy begins. This is the miracle of modern miniature painting, a product known simply as rust. In truth, it is rust in a bottle, an acrylic marvel that turns any metallic surface into oxidized ruin. It is, he says without hesitation, the finest miniature product he has ever used. To unlock its full potential, he warms the bottle with a hairdryer. Then, straight from the bottle and in thin, deliberate coats, the rust is applied. With the aid of heat, it begins to react, changing, blooming, corroding, right before one's very eyes. A transformation as mesmerizing as it is swift. This magical substance was purchased from Goblin's Hut, a trusted supplier shipping worldwide, a true treasure trove for hobbyists and enthusiasts of wargaming, terrain and miniature craft. What makes this rust truly special is its reactive formula. Unlike traditional paints, dirty down rust doesn't just color, it transforms as it dries. It creates real texture, mimicking the uneven, flaky surface of natural corrosion. No mixing, no complex steps, just brush it on and the decay begins. It's used by prop makers, modelers, and even film studios to create instant aging effects. With the rust now set, the next stage is streaking grime, a dark wash applied to bone, base, and the giant's hood. After drying, it is gently wiped away with makeup sponges, a careful act of subtraction that reveals highlights in dramatic fashion. Each swipe enhances the texture and depth, as though the model itself is aging before our eyes. Now enters another realm of enhancement, pigments. From the experts at Gamer's Grass, he selects a trio of powders, each one chosen for its unique contribution. First, a rich brown to dust the earth tones. Then, a black pigment added sparingly to deepen shadows and reinforce decay. Finally, an orange tone to amplify the effect of rust applied to the skeleton's armor, bringing out the brilliance of corrosion in vivid detail. These powders, he attests, are among the finest he has ever used. Their quality, longevity, and realism are unmatched. With the figure aged and weathered, the next flourish is life, or the illusion of it. He reaches for the grass tufts of synthetic grass from Gamer's Grass, a brand synonymous with excellence in the field. Dozens of varieties are available, in every shade and length imaginable. Though self-adhesive, he opts to reinforce them with superglue, applying each tuft with tweezers, carefully positioning them to emulate natural growth. This is terrain artistry at its peak. The final touch, a glimmer of eldritch energy. A white base coat is airbrushed into the eye sockets of the skeletal giant. Over this, he sprays striking scorpion green, a vivid contrast paint from Games Workshop. One gentle pass is all it takes. The eyes now glow, eerily alive, piercing the gloom with spectral light. And with that, the bone giant is complete. A towering relic from a forgotten age, born from imagination, summoned with craft, and standing now in miniature majesty.
Before we do the full preview, guys, I kindly ask you to like, subscribe, comment under this video. It greatly helps the algorithm and it helps my channel grow. And again, I leave the word to Sir David and he will tell you a bit story about this magnificent sculpt. See you in the next video. Bye.
In the bleak, forgotten reaches of Sylvania, where the dead do not sleep, a colossal terror stirs. Tharnok, the skeletal remains of a long-fallen giant, has been raised once more. Once a warlord of monstrous strength, his soul was lost to time, but his bones remained, buried beneath crumbled mountains and battlefields soaked in blood. Now, drawn back by a forbidden ritual, he rises anew, under the will of a powerful necromancer. His towering frame, 40 feet of cursed bone, is encased in ancient corroded armor, rusted plates, twisted by centuries, and black sorcery. Each joint groans with the weight of ages, yet he moves with terrifying purpose. In his massive skeletal hands, he wields a siege hammer the size of a cart, fashioned from broken stone, iron, and the remains of fallen fortresses. His eyes, burning green with necrotic flame, scan the world not with thought, but with wrath. Where Tharnok walks, the ground cracks and trembles. Walls that stood for centuries collapse in moments. Gates are splintered, citadels are crushed. He does not speak, he does not rest. He is no mere undead soldier. He is a siege engine made of death and rage, a relic of a forgotten war, turned into a weapon of terrible purpose. To some, he is legend. To others, a nightmare given form. But all who see him know this truth. He is the Reaper of Walls.